Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel Talks with Thee. I remain yours truly, Mrs. Daughter Utu, coming your way with yet another interesting and exciting episode on this channel. And I sincerely hope that you are doing well. My prayers are always with you. Thank you so much for always being here. The title of today's episode is simply Packaging Your Relationship is Allowed. Yes, you heard me right. You know this word packaging is all over town. You have to package. Why won't you package? This life is about packaging, you have to package. Most times when we hear that packaging, what comes to your mind quickly is falsehood. Something that is not authentic, something that is like a make-believe. You are just trying to tidy up something in a hurry just so that it will be presentable and acceptable. But on today's episode, I'm saying that packaging your relationship is allowed. You should be able to package your relationship. And when you think about packaging, your mind quickly runs to manufacturers of goods and services. After that, they have manufactured these goods and services. They have to sit down and decide on the packaging to give the product. Why is that important? So that the product can be presentable, acceptable, and desirable. So there is a way you produce a good product, but the packaging matters. If your packaging is not good, people will not even give the content of your product a chance. A lot of people buy things that they are not supposed to buy because of the packaging. Yes, your relationship also can be packaged. You don't leave it just as it is. Oh, my husband loves me and so my wife loves me. We are making babies. You can package your relationship in a way that it will be presentable, acceptable, desirable, and long-lasting. There are some products, the packaging is such that it will last longer. Yes. Some packaging of some products is such that it will be long-lasting. They will tell you, keep it airtight, keep it in the refrigerator, keep it in a warm place. They are telling you conditions, how these products can be kept so that it will serve you for a longer time. They are giving you conditions on how you can preserve these products so that it will last you for a long time. Your marriage, your relationship should be packaged in such a way that it will last you a lifetime. You don't take it for granted. And you see manufacturers from time to time, they come out to remodel your products, to repackage your products. You see the packaging they gave it some years ago, they will enhance it, they will change it so that they will continue to appeal to more customers. Your marriage should be such that you should be able to work on so that even generations to come will make a reference to your marriage. And you know what? Your marriage is not just for you alone. It's affecting a lot of people that are not even saying a word to you. People take a notice of you. How you treat yourselves, how you act around yourselves. They are taking note of it. And it's inspiring a lot of people without you knowing. So you need to package that relationship of yours because it has to be impactful. Listen to me, as a child of God, everything about you is a tool of evangelism. As a child of God. As a born-again Christian, anyone that has given his or her life to Christ, everything you do is a tool of evangelism. The Bible says, by your words of conversation, by your deeds, many can be drawn into the kingdom. Let it be that because of your relationship, people have decided to work on their relationships. Yes. Because of the way you treat one another in that relationship, people are inspired to do better with your relationships. So that you can be a relationship ambassador, a relationship evangelist. Yes, why not? You are living your life, but your life is making tremendous impact in the lives of people. Not just your immediate family, but the society at large. Because listen to me, when you see people that have relationship, good relationship, they don't need to be kissing each other every time. There's the kind of peace that comes with it. It takes over their atmosphere. When you come into the atmosphere of people that are truly into themselves, that are working on their relationship, that are packaging their relationship. Because it takes work. It takes effort. When we say packaging, it's work we're talking about. We are saying you have to fold up your sleeves and do something. Fold up your sleeves and do something about your marriage. Do something about your relationship so that it will be presentable, acceptable, and desirable. Not just to you alone, but to everyone that is around you. You are a change agent. You are not living to yourself. Everything about you must minister life and grace. Everything about you must be impactful. When you have that mindset, it helps you to always put your best foot forward in your relationship. So packaging your relationship is not faking what is not. Oh, if you want to fake what is not, that means you like that thing, but cultivate it. Make it your reality by doing it. You want to be huggy, kissing each other, holding each other's hands, smiling and happy. That's what you want to package when you see people around you. So you like it, then do it for real. Find out how you can do that for real. Live it as your lifestyle. Be authentic, be original, be you in that relationship. Listen to me. Anything you want, anything you desire sincerely from your heart, you can achieve it in that relationship of yours. So I want us to know that packaging our relationship is allowed. Portray the strength of your relationship. Downplay the weaknesses of your partner. Bring out the strong points of your partner. Allow your partner to shine bright in your eyes and in the eyes of people. Your relationship should be such that people will think about it and smile. Why? Because whenever they see you, there's something that happens in their hearts. They are happy to witness authentic relationship. And how do we package our relationship? How do we package our relationships? So that it will be presentable, it will be acceptable, it will be desirable, and it will last long and even outlive us. How? Number one is effective communication. Whenever you hear relationship, communication is following. As soon as you hear relationship, the next thing is communication. You cannot have relationship with anyone if you cannot communicate effectively. Communication is a means where you understand yourself, you speak with yourself, you talk to yourself, you understand yourself, you open up your heart to receive counsel from one another to make your relationship better. So learn how to have open and honest communication. Honestly express your feelings, your needs, your concerns in your relationship. And please be open-minded. Active listening is important. Listen to yourselves. Don't just talk to yourselves. So that at the end of the day, you have an open heart to receive counsel from one another and make your relationship better. So that's what it is. Open and honest, effective communication is one way you can package your relationship such that you will not be pretending to be happy. You will indeed be happy because you are understood. The Bible says in Amos 3:3, can two walk together except they be agreed? Except there is agreement. Agreement cannot come by itself. It comes by communication. You communicate with one another. You understand one another. You listen to one another. You have an open heart to receive one another's counsel. And then active listening. You are listening not to respond, listening to understand. If you can achieve that, you'll be able to package your relationship in such a way that you will hardly have issues. When you tell people some marriages don't have issues, they say you're pretending. It's not true. If you know how to communicate effectively, you can actually have a sound relationship without issues. What brings issues? And misunderstanding. And misunderstanding, why? Poor communication. Why misunderstanding? Because there is poor communication. If you can communicate effectively, why should you have misunderstanding? If both of you can agree to go on a particular lane, why should you bump against one another and have confusion? So effective communication is something that you cannot do without. If your marriage, your relationship must be packaged properly. All right? Number 2, mutual understanding, mutual respect. Respect one another. Respect one another's opinion. Respect one another's perspective to things. Be open to prioritize one another's need. Put one another first. Before you know it, you guys are just raising against yourself just to make your relationship unique and beautiful. Mutual respect and understanding. Please try to understand your spouse. Try to understand boundaries. Try to understand individuality. Try to understand that this person to have their own life to live. Understand yourself. Respect yourself enough. Another way to package your relationship is finding time for yourself. Find time to spend with yourselves. Quality time for deep conversations or just enjoying each other's company. Even if you don't want to talk, just lie on each other and just relax. Listen to good music. Take yourselves out. Do something together just so that your relationship is becoming stronger and stronger. What I notice in my relationship is that whenever we go out to spend time together, a lot of things are discussed that are not discussed at home. Because the atmosphere too matters, you see. When you are alone with yourself, not with your children, not with visitors, you tend to relax more and just want to, be yourself with one another. So please cultivate the habit of taking yourselves out from time to time, even if you don't go out. In the house, in your home, make time for one another. Just relax, laugh, go through the social media sometimes, look for something that is of common interest, discuss it and just be happy. All right? Listen to me, this life is not that difficult. We make it so by the things we do. Can we just take it easy and enjoy the moments and enjoy the gift of one another? So please find time to spend together. That's one way of packaging your relationship. Also, shared goals and values. Understand the goals of each other. Understand the values of each other and align. Align with the goals and the values of one another. Be team players. Share life experiences together. Learn new things together and just so that there is a sync. You guys are getting closer and closer together because you are learning how to respect one another's values and you are aligning to one another's goals. It's very important. Also, intimacy is one way of packaging your relationship. My goodness, intimacy is very important. And I'm talking about emotional intimacy and also physical intimacy. Find time to take care of yourselves so that you always look desirable in the eyes of your spouse. Package yourself well as a woman now so that your husband can desire you. You too, Oga, don't think it's only the woman that will clean up herself for you. You to clean up yourself for your wife so that you will have true and pure intimacy that gives you joy. That intimacy that will keep you contented with one another to be closer together, both spirit, soul, and body. Another way we can package our relationship is to learn how to appreciate one another and to show gratitude to one another. Don't take anything for granted that your spouse or your partner does for you. Learn how to say thank you. Learn how to say I appreciate you. Learn how to say I see the effort you are making. I am so blessed to have you. Appreciate one another. All right? It's very important. Now, also cultivate a strong support system where you are your own cheerleaders. Cheer yourself up, encourage yourself, and hail yourself. Be one another's support system. Always be there for one another. Be committed to one another. Prioritize one another's needs so that your relationship is solid and unbreakable. Because if two shall agree as concerning a thing, the Bible said they will accomplish it. So when you have a strong support system in your relationship, I tell you the truth, you can go through all manner and remain standing. That brings me to conflict resolution. Effective conflict resolution. When you know how to deal with challenges in your marriage, develop a technique of how to handle challenges in your relationship, disagreements and misunderstandings in your relationship without breaking the relationship, without destroying the foundation of the relationship. Do not allow issues that come your way to break you down, but deal with the issues. Separate yourself from the issues, deal with the issues. When you deal with the issues, you'll be okay. So find a way to amicably settle, misunderstandings, misgivings, and, challenges that will definitely come to you from time to time in your relationship. Find a way to deal with it. Have that mindset of never giving up on your relationship. Have that mindset of never having an alternative to your relationship. When you have that mindset, you'll be able to deal with the challenges that come without losing yourselves. Okay? That's one way to package your relationship if it must last. Okay? All right. Another thing that you can do To package your relationship is to encourage each other's growth. Anything that you think will make for the growth of one another in your relationship, encourage it. Be supportive of it. If you need to go for courses, encourage yourselves to do so. And be very supportive. Someone wants to upgrade himself in that relationship, allow the person to be and celebrate that person. All right? By so doing, you will discover that both of you are growing. The relationship is getting stronger and more vibrant. I don't know if I've exhausted everything, but whatever you want people to see and appreciate in your marriage, in your relationship, do it for real. Don't pretend to do it when people are around. And how do you package your relationship to people? Please, whenever you're talking about your relationship to people, bring out your strong points. Bring out your shared values, your shared experiences, and how supportive you are of one another. When you want to package your relationship before people, do not come and be talking about the weaknesses of your partner. That is your private thing. Think about your privacy. Don't expose the weakness of your partner. Even if you are going through challenges, don't tell everybody everything. Deal with it. Do they have solution for you? No, of course not. So please, learn how to keep some things private. It's not everything that is shared. And also respect each other's boundaries. And be authentic. Don't lie. Don't overtalk. Don't overdo things. You don't need to overdo things for something to be done. When something is real, it speaks for itself. Be authentic. Be relaxed. And just do it because it's good. If you know that loving your spouse is good, don't just love your spouse when people come around. You are not pretending to be happy. You are happy. So what am I saying on this episode? Packaging your relationship is allowed. Make it look the way. It will be presentable. It will be acceptable. It will be desirable. And you will not be tired of it. Listen, people get tired of relationship because they don't evolve. They are not learning. This is how I am. I can't change for anybody. If you don't like me like this, leave it. I can't keep myself. I've had babies. And so what? No. Continue to package yourself as a woman so that you will remain presentable, acceptable, desirable, and you will last long. You will be renewed because of the way you package yourself. The same thing with a man. And the way we treat ourselves is the greatest packaging we can give our relationship. Not to fake who we are not to people. When people come, let them meet us in our natural habitat. How we behave, how we treat one another is the way we are. We are not being close because people came. We are close, we are understanding, we are loving, we are caring, because that is who we are. When we package our relationship like that, tell me why we will not be impactful. Like I said earlier, you are an evangelist. With whatever you do, you are evangelizing so that people will look at you and say, this is truly a child of God. And I know going forward, you will fold up your sleeves and continue to work on your relationship. Packaging is work. Packaging takes effort. Packaging takes determination. Packaging takes commitment. I want you to be committed to your relationship, to see to it that it works and it lasts for a lifetime. The reference of your relationship will continue to be a blessing to as many that hears about your relationship. God bless you. God honor you. That's all I've come to tell us on this episode, that packaging your relationship is allowed. Packaging your relationship is allowed. So I say to you, get to work. Get to work in packaging your relationship. And the next time I see you, I know that you'll be better than the way I met you. God bless you. God honor you. So this is me saying thank you so much for always being here. Please do like this video, share this video, subscribe to this channel, and send in your comments as we continue to be a blessing to as many that comes across these videos. Thank you so much. God bless you and see you next time. Bye.